Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jackie Musime Kilguru, aka JMK, and welcome to Real Talk. Before I get into the gist of my topic, I would like to, first of all, really send condolences to Pastor Chiwesi for the loss of his auntie, Auntie Lava, who we all knew in Cancer Miracle Center, who died during the issue at the auditorium, and the very beautiful young lady who was doing her last year at UCU. And all those people who got hurt on Monday last week, we really ask the Lord to just bless you all. Today, I'm going to talk about forget about your past. Think about the now. Okay? Why should we think about the past? If the Lord does not remember your past, especially when you're asking for forgiveness, why should you remember somebody's past? The amazing news about something is that once you accept Christ as your personal Savior, and once you sin, which we all do, and you go on your knees and ask the Lord to forgive you, He's always ready to make a clean sheet and forget about the things that you have done. Now, for example, let's think about the past. You've gotten married, things did not work out well. Not like for me, who has been married twice. Then you come and tell somebody, oh, but I met an amazing guy, I'm getting married again. And this person looks at you and is like, but Jackie, really? Can't you just remember that things did not work out for you the last time? Can't you just stay single? Can't you be without a man? Can't you just be there without being married? They don't understand what it means to be alone. They don't understand what it means to enter your bed every night and you're alone. They don't understand when you have a pain in your leg and there's nobody to massage you because you're alone. Because they've not been through it. You understand? So it's very easy for somebody who has not been through that kind of scenario to be quick to judge and say, you know what, Jackie, you should not do this or you should not do that. But anyway, I have to get married the third time. That is something. And this time I'll just pick up the phone and call you guys and say, hey, I'm married, because it's something that I have to do. Being friends with someone, you know, they're friends who in the past were horrible, terrible, it's because of the times. You understand? People grow. Like now, I'm almost 50. Definitely there are things that have changed about me. So there are things that have also changed about other people. So you talk about somebody, maybe you talk about Justin, and you say, oh, by the way, I'm talking to Justin, she's coming maybe over to my house to see me, and things like that. And people are like, Justin? Are you for real? You're bringing Justin to your house? Justin? And then they'll have this big, huge story about this Justin because of the things she used to do so many years ago. And they judge the Justin because of who she was then, but not who she is now. And you will be shocked to find that the Justin now is a minister. She's a changed person. She's calmer. She's not the bitch that she used to be that time. She's an amazing person. She's different. Okay? Like we all are. So we should stop focusing on what people did in the past or scenarios or what happened in the environment in the past. Let me talk about children as well. Let me give an example. Jordan has come, he has taken the car, he has knocked it. That was in 2020. And he knocked it. And you spent quite a bit of money going to the garage and spending on it and stuff like that. And he comes after 1 year. I mean, okay, yes, after some time he comes and says, Mommy, can I please borrow the car again? And then you start reminding him, remember when you knocked the car, how much I spent, da 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 da. Guys, let us focus on the now. By the time he knocked the car in 2020, he has had experience for a whole year to be different. Okay? Now he's better at what he's doing. It's like all of us. Experience-wise, in our careers, in our lives, we improve with time because that's how life is. You understand? That's how life is. So it's like giving somebody your CV and they're looking at all these jobs that you've done, and it's because of your experience that they decide to give you a better job. Okay? So if you are going to focus on your past, on when you started, then you wouldn't be where you are now. Okay? Then opening up a business. You will open up a business, and because the business, that time when you opened it up, it did not go well, and you come and tell people that, you know what, I'm opening up a new business, they're like, don't even try, don't even go there. You know, Jackie, remember what happened the other time? You tried to open up a business, things didn't go well, things are not going to go well. People always want to remove your mojo. And one thing you guys need to understand is that human beings are evil, naturally. Human beings are full of jealousy, they are full of envy, they are full of hatred, so they never ever want you to succeed. So never give the devil that threshold and stronghold to be able to allow people to lead your life. You understand? Because people don't like people who are happy. It's so funny. You know, when you're happy and you're excited, people don't like it. And it's a very sad thing. Then on Sunday we had a function, and there was a friend of mine who, she was not actually my friend. She was a workmate. She was a co-worker many years ago, and I had a wrong perception of her. And whenever somebody would talk about her, I would be like, oh, that one, please, let's not even talk about her. But because of who the Lord has made me and how I want to constantly change as a person, I'm still a work in progress, huge work in progress. I want to make sure that people see that change in me. If I stand up and say that I'm in ministry, and the Lord is using me to help people, to change people's lives, to talk to me, then I have to be a changed person as well. So what did I do? I walked to this girl, I called her out of where she was sitting from, and I apologized to her. I told her, you know what? I've been thinking very wrongly about you over the past so many years. I've been looking at you in a different way, but I'm sorry, and please forgive me. And I could see the shock in her face, but I had to do it. Why? Because if Jesus can forgive me, if Jesus can change me, I can imagine. So many people used to tell me, Jackie, when you were in UTL, you were so used to feel like you're top of the world, you'd never even think of getting onto a border. People always remind me about the border issue, because today, the border is my way of life. You understand? Because I can't start the jam in town. So for me, I always use a border. So people are like, when you were in UTL, you'd never even get onto a border. You used to wear the 6-inch shoes, and you used to feel like you're top of the world. I'm a totally different person right now. So if somebody can change, if I can change, other people can change too. Okay? So I have actually been giving the devil a stronghold. I have actually been giving the devil a stronghold. When I think about it, I've been allowing the devil to use people to put me down. I've been allowing the devil to use people to tell me that you can't do this. No, you can never be happy. No, you can never get a man who will make you happy. And I'm telling you, the minute it gets into your mind, the minute you think about it, and you always say that, no, there's no man who can actually come and make me happy in my later years, it will stick. And what you think and what you think about yourself becomes. Yeah, the minute that you speak into the universe, it becomes. So I have been decided that I'm not going to give people a stronghold over my life anymore. It is about me and God. I'm going to tell God, God knows what I need. Nobody, I said nobody is going to tell me that, Jackie, this is not going to be able to work. Because that was the past. Now I'm focusing on the now, and the Lord has told me in the Bible, don't worry about tomorrow. Focus about today. If I can take care of the birds in the air, I can give them food. Who are you? You're made in my own image. Who are you? You're even higher than the angels. Hello. You are so much better. So I refuse. So what is my last word here? My last word here is, the only problem is if the past remains the present and remains the future. If a person continues behaving in the way they used to behave before, Like if they were stealing, or if they were being bitchy, or if they were being horrible people, and they decide, or they were always gossiping about people, and they decide not to change who they are, and they decide to stay that way today, and they don't change, and they're also the same people tomorrow, then run, let go of such people. They're not going to change. Okay, so I want to pray for all of you that the Lord will help us to stop being people who always focus on people's pasts, or our own pasts, to judge ourselves, and focus on the now and believe that the Lord has a better future for you. I love you all, and this is Real Talk.